What happened?
Think he could still come back in, but dude, whatever.
What?
Whatever.
What the hell's going on? Hold on. What happened?
No, he doesn't know.
Oh my God.
No, we're common law, and the lawyer says that we.
Hey y'all, today is Tuesday. Welcome to Quiero Saber with HildaP, Cubo Radio, and HP Promotions. We're going to make this fast. Today we have an artist, Anthony Petterson. Let's welcome him in. Let's bring him in right now. Hi,
Hey,
Anthony. How are
how you
you?
doing? Good, good.
Good.
How you doing?
I'm doing good. Thank you. Thank you. How are you again? And
I'm doing good. Thank you for having me on your show, on your podcast. I mean, thanks for all the support. I mean, I
thank
am
you.
I'm excited to be here. I'm excited to be
Thank
here.
you, thank you. I know we had you on Cubo Radio already with NTO, and you're doing good. I've seen you on all shows and stuff. Sorry, I
I
cut
know.
you. You make me.
I feel like a star.
Well, I think you are a star. I mean, you're doing so well. I mean, your music's on the charts. You're over there with KMO, and I mean, you're doing good. When I received your single, it's one of my favorite songs actually.
Thank you.
I know the name of the song. Me voy a Kansas
No,
City.
well, Kansas City. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, oh my God, I met you on TikTok. And then that's
Yeah.
when yeah, I'm like, wow. But yeah, that is like one of my favorite songs. I mean, like, it's awesome. I love it.
Thank you. Thank you.
So,
Thank you. Thank
yeah.
you.
So, anyway, everyone, this is Anthony Patterson, and welcome to Quiero Saber with HildaP. I know we have a late start today,
Mhm.
but hey, we wanted to interview Anthony. So, he had other stuff to do. So, let's welcome him again. And I hope everyone had a great Taco Tuesday. It usually rains like on it's Thunder Tuesday for me, but today
Yeah.
is a regular day. I'm in San Antonio promoting a show, but yeah, I get lost in San Antonio.
Yeah.
Even
Do you?
yeah, it's like so big. I end up like in the east and the west. I mean, I just get lost.
It's just San Antonio is very easy. You have two loops. You have 410, 1604.
Yes,
As long as you know that, you can get around San Antonio anywhere you want.
yes, but I still get lost. But you know, when you end up in the same places, like where I'm from Port Lavaca, Texas, but I live in
Okay.
Killeen, and you just go outside, you go around the block, and you end up in the same place.
Yeah, nice, nice, nice.
But yeah, so tell us about yourself. I I heard that you just started singing, right? Or when did
I
you?
did.
You're
I did.
already out
Well,
there.
I've always kind of sang, right?
Mhm.
As I was a little kid, my dad was a musician, and
Oh,
he played for some old school, a long time ago, in the '60s and '70s. He played for like with a Cha Cha Jimenez and
oh,
the
okay.
guys from Corpus, stuff like that, and so music was always around. My dad always has a guitar, he always had the bass.
Oh,
So we always sang growing up, right? I was in the little talent shows in school, elementary, right, doing the radio songs, and music's always been around. We just and I've always kind of been in the Tejano scene on the back side of it, right? Kind of like promoting concerts and putting shows on and
oh, okay.
stuff like that in West Texas, and I work for Ron Hoover RV and Marine. I'm the general manager of the store out here in Odessa,
Oh,
and
okay.
and so we do a lot of Tejano events out here, and so I've always kind of been behind the scenes, and we just recently started recording music. One of my best friends is Leo Correa from Grupo La Calma.
Yes, I know
Um,
him.
so I've known Leo for I don't know 15 years,
Oh,
and
wow.
he's worked with me off and on for about the last 10.
Oh, okay.
And so everywhere I go, he kind of follows me. And nobody, we support his music and support his band, and when he would go on his shows and on his trips, and he'd always call me on stage to sing a couple songs with him, and
Oh, okay.
but that's 2, 3, 4 years that's what we would do, and so finally he said let's record you, man, and I'm like, no, man, I don't want to do that, let's record you. So we did, and the first track we did was the Emilio medley.
Yes.
And when I did that song, we really didn't intend to release it. We kind of just did it. It was more of a favor, right? They're like, hey, well, thanks for helping us out. Helping us support the band. We'll do a free recording for you if you want to do it.
Oh, wow.
So we came in, and I'm kind of a perfectionist, and so I went back 2 or 3 times, and I'm like, you know what, man, we're putting too much work into this track. Let's just get it released. Let's just see what happens. So we did. We released the Milo medley, and we did our video with it. Um,
Yes.
so that was my first single and first video we ever put out, and man, the song kind of did well, right? We didn't really promote it
Yeah.
very much. We sent it out to some stations, and it came on. They put it in they put it in rotation. So we did that one, and then we decided to do an EP, and so
Oh,
we did Milwaukee, Kansas City, and we went in with that track, and it really just came out very, very natural. The song, the arrangements we did. That I've said the story before, but as soon as I heard the intro, I was in love.
yes.
I heard the intro. We did the arrangements. I did the vocals. I went back twice to do the vocals. And even that one, Hilda, I wasn't gonna really release or promote, man. We were just making music. And I ran into a good friend of mine, which is Richard Rosales, the bajo player for Signal.
Oh, okay. Yes.
And I was hanging out with him. I said, hey, and I just went out just in that 20-minute span I was with him. I got the what Kansas City. I got the email in
Oh,
my email for it was finally got mixed and mastered. And so,
wow.
so Richard was with me. I said, hey, bro, I just got my new song, man. He's like, let's hear it, man. And he goes, bro, I like this song better than the Milo medley, bro. Like
Yeah.
you got to promote this song, man. I'm like, I don't know. So he got me in contact with Lupe.
Yes.
He sent the track to Lupe, and then Lupe called me within 10 minutes. He's like, hey,
Wow.
man, I want you on my team. And so I joined up with Lupe, and the song's been doing very, very well for me and for us, for my team. It's I can't believe I have a song that's charting, and
Yeah.
everywhere, and the song came out great, and I got a lot of support from everybody, and I can't be more humbled and more excited, man. It's doing great for us.
Yeah. I mean, just you're an upcoming artist, like right? And I mean, the song is like flying. I mean, it's great. I love it. I really do. I love it. When I heard it, when I got it, I'm like, wow. Because I had gotten it already. I thought he had more music. I'm like, wow, this dude only has 2 songs, and
You
he's
got
already
two
like,
songs. I
yeah. I'm
know.
like, wow. I'm like, well, where's the bio? It's like small. I'm like, well, let me research. I'm like, what are we going to talk about? That's what I said. Well, it's your platform. Talk about what you want. It's yours. You do what you want. But
Yeah,
yeah, so I talked to Lupe today. I'm like, so yeah, Lupe's a really nice person. I
yeah.
met him a while
I love him.
back. Yeah, and then like I said today, we have breakfast and 7. Well, he's a very busy guy. Very
Yeah,
busy. Yeah,
yeah.
but
So I
he's
mean, so
awesome.
for him to make time for me, right, and
Yeah.
and do everything he's doing for me and my team. I mean, I can't be
Yes.
more humbled, man. More thankful for everything he's doing for sure.
Oh yeah, he does a lot for a lot of people, and that's great. And speaking of Signal, I was just in Gonzales the other day. We did an event. Well, I did an event. I represented Cubo Radio, and Signal was there. And I'm not the kind of person that's going to go up to the artist. Hey, can we take a picture? Blah blah blah. I'm not like I don't want to
Yeah,
be like starstruck or anything because I feel like when we travel, if we get tired, it's like
yeah,
it's tiring to drive 2-3 hours and then set up our equipment. I can just imagine what the artists go through,
yeah,
and then to have to sometimes it's not plug and play. It's just having to put their equipment out.
yeah, for
I
sure.
feel like they don't want to get bothered. So I
Mhm.
was just backstage, walking around because we get VIP, of course, just like
Yeah,
sometimes. But it's like they were standing back there. I don't know what the name of the guy is. It was the Mechudo. The word I think is that the Bajo player for
yeah, yeah.
Signal.
That's Richard.
What's his name?
Richard.
Richard. But he's like real cool the way he plays. And then we were just back there, and he was walking, and like, well, you're not gonna stop and say hi or take a picture with him. Well, I don't want to bother nobody. And Signal, Turner was up there, and then Bobby Polido walks in.
Wow.
Yeah. And then I've never met him before, but he's so nice and humble. But then I was just standing there like a kid in a candy store, like, should I go up to him or not? I don't want to. But
Yeah,
the people that walked him, they were, he's running for like office.
yeah. For office,
So
yeah.
I was just like standing there, and he goes, "Did you want to say hi to him?" I was like, "Yeah, but next time." They're like, "No, no, come on, we'll take you to him." Yeah, and they took me to the back and took a picture. He was so humble. But yeah, but Signal, it's like, I'll catch him next time, But yeah, but they're all so cool and nice. They're
Yeah,
so,
no, man. I mean,
yeah.
I mean, all the guys from Signal, man. I mean, I get them once a year here for my store, and
Oh wow.
to do our events for our customers. And man, all those guys are just humble dude. Turner's a great dude.
Yeah.
I mean, he never says no, man. He's just a humble dude, and you know, I
Hmm.
we become very very good friends. As a matter of fact, um, probably my next release is going to be a song that he wrote for me.
Oh
Um,
wow.
yeah,
Wow.
so my next song is gonna be a song that Turner wrote for me to put on my on my next EP. It's gonna be a cumbia that we're
Oh.
doing, and it's gonna be a very 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 good song. It's about we were having lunch a couple of months ago, and I Kansas City had just came out,
Oh.
and he was here, and he was like, dude, like it sounds really good, man. Like it sounds really good. And I'm like, well, thanks, man. He's like, man, let me ask you something, man. If you were to write a song, what would you write a song about? He's like, don't tell me right now. Give me about an hour and then like that. So nobody he texted me again and hey, bro, do you ever think about what you want to write? And I said, man, if I were to write a song, it'd be how my little boy reminds me of my dad so much. It's like a spin image of my
Oh.
dad. So he wrote me a song just about that, about
Oh
my little boy
wow.
and my dad. So I'm
Oh wow.
excited, man. I'm excited to have a song that Turner wrote for me, especially being a brand new artist coming out. I mean, I just got so much support by so many people, Hilda, man. Just
Yeah.
DJs, Raza people, just I cannot believe all the support that we're getting right now, just coming out of the gate. So we're very very excited.
Yeah, it's just like, when an upcoming artist supports the DJs and just in general, they'll support you too. That's how I guess that's how I see it. Like when I first came out, it's like I got accepted so fast into the industry is because, like the people you work with, you support them, they support you. That's how
Yeah,
I see it works.
yeah, yeah,
But
no, for
yeah.
sure. Yeah, I didn't really realize that, right?
Hmm.
Like when I get hit up, can you want to do an interview with me? And the answer is always yes, right? Yeah, I want to do it, right? But
Yeah.
I got a guy we got to go through, right? And so
Yeah.
and because what I realize is that when I do it myself, everyone gets confused, right? He gets confused, I get confused.
Yes.
So nobody, so we go through my rep for everything, and I mean I can't believe I have a rep.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And it's good because I like I told you, I'm the promoter and representative to the Arcos Hermanos Peña. sometimes you got to get on schedule because like you said, you cross. It's just like with Lupe.
Yeah.
Jerry says, "Hey, get with Lupe. That way y'all don't cross each other.
Yeah.
That way y'all on schedule with what we have. And right now they have a whole bunch of stuff. So
Yeah.
hey, Lupe, and it's
Yeah,
like
man, they're
that.
busy. They're
Yeah,
right.
they're very busy. We got a lot going on.
My dad was a huge fan of Los Arcos, man.
Oh, really?
When I was a little kid, man. And
Yeah.
so, man, I love that music. I love their music.
Oh wow. Yeah, yeah. They got new music coming out too soon. We got KSAT at 12. I guess that means they're gonna play your song tomorrow at noon.
Nice.
KSAT, Larry Burford. Yeah.
Larry Burford, nice,
Yeah.
nice. Larry, what's up, Larry? I went to high school with Larry. Un saludo para todo the Divine Texas in the house.
Yeah, Divine Texas, and we got Juan Narvaez. He's been we've been well. I started in the industry, and then he's been supporting. We support each other because he's a big he's from Florida, so we
Nice.
got Juan from Ruskin, Florida, and then we got Imelda, and then there's a lot of people on right now, but I can't see the chat. I don't know why.
Yeah,
But
me either.
yeah, I don't know. There's quite a few people. I just don't know why. I don't want to refresh because then it's gonna kick me off. But yeah, there's quite a few people on. But yeah, but anyway, so are your siblings as singers as well? Are they in the music industry?
No, man, no,
No?
not at all, man. My dad was a musician, and my brother plays guitar. My brother plays guitar a little bit. And I really never planned on making music or doing music. It kind of just happened here recently. And so everything's very, very, very fresh for all of us right now. My one of my aunts and Emilio's mom were sisters.
Oh,
Um,
really?
yeah, so
Okay.
so I'm kin to Emilio on the Petterson side. And so when I was growing up, I say this on every podcast, but when I was growing up, my dad and David Lee Garza were very, very good friends. They were very close, and
Oh.
so my every Wednesday from when I was like in junior high to when I went to college, um, or I tried to go to college, every Wednesday, my dad and David Lee Garza, they played golf every Wednesday together, so they were always together. And so
Oh.
I'd come home and they'd be in the back. My David Lee Gaza would be playing the accordion, my dad would be playing the guitar. And so the music was always around, right? The Hana music, Ubuntu music was always around. And and we just I've always loved it. And I'm just very, very humbled I get to make music right now that the people like it.
Yes.
That's being requested. I just never in my wildest dreams I thought that I'd be making music people would like. So I'm very,
I,
very excited.
I thought you were going to say maybe your mom played in the band as well, just like I had Irini Roland on, and then like Epi Martinez, her mom's in the band as well. And there's a lot of moms, a
Epi?
lot of Epi Martinez, yeah. I met him in Vegas, or I know of him, and just like Rini Roland, his mom and aunt Aurora, they're in the band as well.
Yeah.
She was the first bajo player, I think, in Fafurias or something. But yeah, we got La Jolla Promotions in there. We got Vivian Chavez, big supporter. We got the young little girl, Serene Everly. I butcher everybody's name, and I'm sorry. But yeah, she actually co-hosts with Danny Farias at KOMO. We've interviewed her, and she was there with La Jolla and I several or a couple weeks back or a month ago. And then we got Conjunto Hall of Fame Radio, Rudy Tree on. He said, "Hey, Hilda." So yeah, he's from San Benito. Actually, we're going to be there on the 6th of October. They're going to
Nice.
have they're going to interview Los Arcos Hermanos Peña there. Yeah,
Wow. Well, yeah,
yeah,
yeah, man. I love those articles, man.
yes,
I can't say enough good things about them.
yes, yes. They're actually going to ship out on the 27th with Jim Luna on the boat. Yeah,
Wow.
yeah, yeah. They're doing really well. And like I told Lupe today, it's teamwork is what it is.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's what it is. And but yeah, so anyway, oh, she's listening from Santa Fe, New Mexico. Yes,
Now Larry Burford,
Larry Burford. Yeah, he's from. You know what? Yeah, he's from KSAT, right?
Larry B is going to put the pressure.
Oh, he's going to put the pressure on you, or
Yeah,
what do you say?
yeah.
When he
Yeah, we might. So I went to high school with Larry, man. He's a big, big Anthony Patterson supporter, man. So um,
They went to school
love
together.
Larry B for sure.
So you do events over there in the West, right? Yeah. Wow. So we La Jolla and I went over there. We like reached out to Walkers and we're like, hey, can we podcast over there? Where it was Eli La Reina's farewell.
Yeah,
So
yeah, with Edwin at the blowout.
yes, at the blowout. So we were there. And so now they got Louis the singer coming. I'm like, hey, I'm like,
Oh,
I'm like, what are we doing on the 25th? And she's like, I don't know. Let me check. And she's like, oh, we're doing our event because I wanted to go. Like,
so
okay, but yeah, Louis the singer. We met him at well, I met him at the Tejano Mundial earlier this year. Yeah. So yeah, he's pretty nice. He's cool. Yeah. So we got Irene Vallejo Herrera in here as well. Hello. Thank.
Irene, which is Tejano Up Radio.
Oh yes, yes, that's Joe's wife. JoJo's wife. Yes. Yeah.
oh,
Um,
un saludos para Jojo and Tejano Up Radio,
yeah.
man.
Yeah,
They,
that's his wife. Hi, Mija.
they have
Like
me on. They have me
mhm.
on their They have me on their platform. Tejano
they're
Up
act-
Radio, they're the big supporters.
yeah, they're actually going to have the toy drive here. I think in November. Here coming up pretty soon.
And
Yeah.
just so everybody knows, Ron Hoover's a sponsor for the toy drive for Tejano.
Yes, yes, you are. I just seen that, and Cubo Radio is supposed to be there. I think. Yeah, sure. But anyway, yeah. So let me ask you something. Since you just started and you're already out there, so have you ever thought of collaborating with somebody since you just started, or if you
Yeah,
haven't,
I've got I've got I got two collaborations that are going to be on my next EP
Oh wow, okay.
that we're working on. I can't release the names right now,
Oh okay. I
but
mean,
they'll
but nobody, we won't tell nobody.
yeah.
I'm just kidding.
Man, one's going to be a collaboration. We're going to be doing a DOG medley.
Oh okay.
That's going to come out very very good, and then the next one's going to be it's gonna be a cumbia. Oh, it's gonna be a cumbia with a country cumbia conjunto feel.
Oh
I'm
wow.
gonna be collaborating with a country artist on that one. So
Okay.
so man, we got things that are in the works, that are in the plans, and we get a lot of support from artists, and so I mean it's we got good things coming for team AP for sure.
Yeah, for you just coming out being a new upcoming artist, you're doing like fabulous. I mean, people already wanting to collaborate. Probably already in the process. The music's probably already there. You just don't want to let us know. You know.
Well, the problem is both the guys that I'm doing with, they're still in the contract with the label.
I'm just
And
kidding, but
yeah,
yeah.
so their contract went out with the label in the next couple of months, and so
Oh,
we're
that's
gonna
good. But that's really awesome. Best luck to you, Anthony, on your music career. And then Irene says, "Good job on your music, Anthony."
thank you.
Imelda de la Celda's on here. That's Los Arcos Hermanos Peñas Tia. So,
Nice.
yes, very big supporter as well. Can you see the comments if you go down to your left? Yeah.
Josh Costilla, the Divine Texas también.
Hmm.
Imelda, Irene, La Jolla Promotions. I mean, that's y'all.
Yeah.
Green man, thanks for everybody that's commenting, that's
Mhm.
support, and I once again I can't say thank you enough to everybody.
So, do you have any plans or any upcoming events, any gigs, or
Yeah,
any?
yeah, we have a show in San Antonio November 29th,
Oh,
that we're doing, and it'll be a private event, and then we've got one in Rockport, I think
oh wow, okay.
January. It's another private también. I think they're both quinces, and then
Oh,
other than that, they're from this point on to the end of the year. Every week is going to be tied up in the studio,
oh, okay, that's good.
being done with our EP. As soon as we're done with that, we'll be back. We'll be back trying to get some gigs on the road and getting some bookings for sure.
Well, that's awesome. So, if you could have collaborated, if you would have came in later or sooner, who would you have liked to collaborate like way back, way back?
Way back, like from the 90s, 2000s.
Yeah, or back. Whenever like way back.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah, way back, way
I
back.
would have loved to do a collaboration with Jesse Serrata.
Oh wow, yeah, I love his music.
Jesse Serrata,
Hmm.
Jesse Serrata, maybe even like uh, Roberto Pulido.
Oh man, yeah, that would be
That
awesome.
would have been awesome.
Uh-huh.
That band Romance.
Man, I would like to you. If I say, yeah, man, that'd be great because I don't know him.
Yeah, Romance. That was cool. Man, there's a lot of the bands from from the get-go era,
Yeah. Wow.
So
Wow.
yeah, there's a lot of old bands that I think, I was talking to David Farias about this the other day.
Oh yeah.
uh, it's so neat, man, that we now, in the time that we're in, all the new artists that were coming out with music, and it's progressive and it's new and this and that, but we've all had good teachers, right, to learn from.
Yeah.
When Tejano first came out in the 80s and 90s, those guys were pioneering it, coming out with a new fresh sound that was fresh then. So now it's I think it's our turn as a new artist to reinvent the freshness for a new sound to keep it going, and so
Yeah.
and then that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to bring back old songs and just reviving it. Not too much of a Tejano vibe with keyboards and trumpets, but more like of a new progressive conjunto sound.
Well,
What we're trying to accomplish.
I know that there were some comments made about the Emilio medley that was good old Tejano sound that you brought into that.
Mhm.
So I was going to ask you, but you made it already. You already said that your mom is your Emilio's mom's sister. So
No,
I was going to
no, no, no. No. One of my aunts, my tia Tere,
Uh-huh.
my tia Tere was Emilio's mom's sister.
Oh, Emilio. Okay.
Yeah,
So I
she-
was going to ask you what made you have or made the song?
yeah,
What brought out the
she
song?
was
So,
my tia Tere was married to my tio Antonio,
okay.
and through marriage, she was Emilio's mom's sister.
Okay. So yeah, what inspired you to do this medley from Emilio?
Well, I mean, I've always been a big Emilio fan, man, since I was a little bitty kid.
Uh-huh.
And if you look at the Emilio medley video,
Yes.
there's video of me and Emilio together.
Oh.
So part of the video is video of me and Emilio on my cell phone that the camera got. So I got to hang out with Emilio quite a bit.
Oh.
My brother was his lawyer through all his stuff as well too. But
Oh.
I got to hang out with Emilio quite a bit. And as a matter of fact, that Super Bowl he was alive for. He spent the whole day with me. To get
Oh.
the Super Bowl together. So I
Yeah.
got to hang out with Emilio. I got a lot of stories of Emilio, man. And so when it came out to record my first song, I didn't ever plan on really making music or writing music or getting original music. So when I did my first song, the first one I wanted to do was an Emilio medley.
Oh, okay.
And so that was to pay tribute to Emilio. And now I look and everyone's doing Emilio medleys.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, you start the trend and it's just going to go on. It's just like when you dress up somehow, everybody's going to follow. I met Emilio back in the 90s in Killeen. They did a big old event out there, and I have pictures with them. Yeah. And then I just met Raulito at
Yeah.
Fanfare at Jamie's place, right? Yeah, we met
Jamie's?
him out there. Yeah, Jamie's place. Yeah, him and
I remember being a kid, and when the new CD would come out, I went to Janie's. It was Janie's record shop, and then there was another one called I think El Tejano.
Okay, I can't think of the name. I was just there. I don't know if it's a Tejano, but it's Bravo or something. Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, so there's Bravo Record Shop,
Bravo.
Janie's, and there was another one that was off 410 in Ingram. I think it was called El Tejano Record Shop or something like that. But yeah, I remember when a new song would come out on the radio, and I was a little kid, I'd beg my dad, Dad, take me to Janie's. I want to go get the new Intocable CD or the new Desperado CD, right? And so those are always good memories.
It's awesome. We got Roger Lanas on. Hello, and we got Ford Music Muscle Lewis on 97. And
Luis.
then we got Joshua Costilla, I guess. Saludos, Anthony Compa, he said. So you got a lot of people watching. Why don't we go play Me Voy a Kansas City?
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Let's listen to it. Oh,
Me voy para olvidarme de ti. Me voy para donde no conozco. Al ver si así me olvido de ti. de tu amor el otro. Me voy a Kansas City. Me voy a Kansas City. Me voy a Kansas City para olvidarme de tu amor. Me voy a Kansas City. Me voy a Kansas City. Me voy a Kansas City para olvidarme de nuestro amor. ¡Qué desgraciado! Puro AP, baby. Me voy para olvidarme de ti. Me voy para olvidar tus besos. Al cabo ya no eres de mí. Al cabo sé que te perdí. Que goza de tu amor el otro. Me voy a Kansas City. Me voy a Kansas City. Me voy a Kansas City para olvidarme de tu amor. Me voy a Kansas City. Me voy a Kansas City. Me voy a Kansas City para olvidarme de nuestro amor. De nuestro amor.
I love this song. I'm gonna be the next upcoming artist, but with a tune box or whatever that's called. How do you call those boxes that
Yeah, the karaoke boxes, but
they use a tune box or something for your voice? Because I got a raspy voice.
yeah,
But
no, yeah, no, when we recorded the song, I expected it to come out good, but it just came out. It came out so great, man. I just
Yeah.
and it's not me, it's a whole team, right? I'm very blessed to have the production team that I have. To have the engineers that I have, the sound guys I have. I mean, it everything worked out in the song. So
No, it's
thank you to
fabulous.
everybody that helped me with the song for sure.
Yeah, we have Stephanie Nicole. Hello. We had, and then Larry, of
That,
course,
that's my
cheering you on.
that's my wife, Stephanie Nicole. It's my
Oh,
wife.
hello.
She's in the other
Yeah,
room.
yeah. Oh. Hello. And then, of course, Larry Burford here just supporting you on.
Yeah,
And
he's
then,
he's my boy.
yeah, and Vivian Chavez, great song, and vocals, Anthony. And of course, we got
Thank you.
George Venice. He's from California. He does the freestyle cartel in the building. He said,
Nice.
yeah, he's someone to get a good interview with as well. Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah. We'll talk to Lupe. But
Yeah,
yeah, that's a cool song. I love it. Like I said, it's all over my TikTok. And then the next one, the Emilio Metley song. I love the video. Like I said, I do know oh my God, I know him, Leo.
um,
He's cool. He used to do KOMO, the Norteño
yeah. So
show.
so so me and him, we had the show together
Mhm. Oh,
on
for real?
Calamo. Yeah,
Really?
yeah.
Okay.
We had the show together. Calamo 98.9.
Yes.
We are San Antonio. Yeah.
Okay, so like in 2020, we went over to the Guadalupe Awards. Is the Guadalupe Awards? Yes, in Seguin. And he was there. I didn't approach him or anything. Like I said, I'm not going to approach y'all, the artist.
Yeah.
And he got sick.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so he had
That
to
it was
hold.
COVID. He got
Yeah,
COVID.
he got COVID. How do you say what he had? He did.
Yeah, I remember
Yeah,
that. I
yeah.
remember that. Everybody got COVID.
Everybody, I didn't get COVID. I didn't get COVID. You know what I got? I got sick. And then I got a busted eardrum because I
Oh
was sitting
wow.
right up front. I was sitting there with Bobby Cricket, with Santos Trevino from Conjunto Inedible. I don't know how to say that in Spanish. and with a couple other artists, and then DJ Lardog, Paul Resendez. And I don't know, I was feeling dizzy once I got home. I got a COVID and everything was good. My eardrum was busted. It was
Oh
because of the
wow.
sound, but my imbalance just went off. But yeah, it was crazy. But everybody got COVID in
Yeah,
that that
I
year.
remember he was like, dude, I got sick. Yeah, I can't. I remember that. I remember
Yeah,
that.
he put it on Facebook and everything.
Yeah, he puts everything on Facebook.
Yeah. So now we seen him at the Memorial Bash in Victoria. We
Yeah,
were there because we were taking pictures. And I'm like, hey, what's up? And him and what's that? The guy that plays the bass or the guitar? I don't know.
Eddie.
Eddie. Yeah. And then so they came down, we took pictures and everything. And yeah, he made a joke about working in Odessa,
Yeah,
and working the oil field. And he's lucky if he even gets to buy an accordion was what they made.
yeah.
He's funny.
Eddie, his bass player, is the one that produced my song.
Yes, Eddie
From
Vedder.
Kansas City.
He produces a lot of people. Isn't he a Grammy Award winner as
Yeah,
well?
he
Yes.
just won a Grammy last year.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, he does a lot of wonders for a lot of people. He's a producer and an engineer and all everything, right? Isn't he?
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, like everybody knows Eddie.
yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
But yeah, you got a good team there behind you. Yeah. But anyway, yeah, George Venice said he's a nice song, hermano.
Thank you, George. Thank you, George.
Mhm.
George Vincent. Thank you,
Vincent.
sir.
Yeah.
Gracias, gracias.
Yeah, I butcher everybody's name. But yeah. But yeah. But let's listen. Okay, well, before we listen to this song, do you have any merchandise? Do you
I don't right now. It's actually in production right now,
okay.
so I should have it in the next 3 weeks, between two and 3 weeks. That we'll have the AP merchandise, AP caps, and koozies and stuff like that we can give out whenever we have our shows and our gigs. Yeah.
So besides them getting it on your gigs and stuff, how else are they able to get that? Do you
As
have
of
a
right now,
website and
we
stuff?
don't have that figured out yet.
Okay.
Everything is so new, man. We just came out with Kansas City a month and a half ago, maybe a
Yeah.
month ago, and so it's everything is running very fast for us. Like I said, we didn't expect this much promotion or this much support, and so it's kind of just moving fast now, right? And so, um, I didn't expect to be getting bookings and requests and all that stuff right away, and so, but we did, me and my team, we did say we're gonna we got one show in November, and that's all we're gonna do. It takes a lot, right, to get everybody in the studio and make music and do arrangements and do all that stuff. So the next 2 months gonna be nothing but being in the studio and making music.
Yeah, it hit you like a brick. It's a big impact, and just coming out so soon, and it hit you really fast, and you do really good. So yeah, that's great. So let's listen to your medley, and
Okay,
then we'll come and do some shout outs and some
cool,
thank yous, and then we'll let you go because I know it's getting late. And
perfect.
yeah, Anthony just came off another interview, so that's why we came on kind of late. So, but yeah, everybody wants Anthony. So reach out to Lupe. Well, we'll come back and let you know. So, yeah.
Acércate a mí, abrazados junto así, no podrán separarnos. Aunque tus padres no quieren, tus amigos no comprenden que nos vamos a casar. Si te dicen soy perdido, como pájaros sin nido, no saben la verdad. Mi destino es contigo, querida, vente conmigo. Quiero amarte más y más. Si te crees tú de ellos, no saben la verdad. Si pienses mi amor te deseo, mi vida ya acabar. Yo sé que yo te quiero, mi amor es muy sincero, no saben Emilio. Shoot it. Óigame, Diosito, quiero explicarle, quiero que me digas cómo le haré para que me entienda. Esta muchacha quiere ser mi amiga, pero yo no quiero ser. Es muy difícil estando yo con ella, oliendo su perfume, quiero acariciar su piel. Luego me abraza, me siento muy contento. Me dice, tú eres mi amigo, se me acaba la fe. ¿Cómo le haré para decirle que la quiero? ¿Cómo le haré? Adiosito, tengo miedo. ¿Cómo le haré? Ser su amigo ya no puedo.
That was a nice, fun song. Y'all had a lot of fun doing that. How many takes did it take to do it?
It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. That was during fanfare.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, that was during fanfare this last year. So we went to the beer depot. We did my first time ever doing a video, right? So
Wow.
Leo was doing sound check, and I was also Lito, man, singing by myself at the table. So he went down and helped me out, man, and so it wouldn't look so boring. So nobody, we had a good time, and then we came back, and then we shot the part on stage where we were singing the song. So
Yeah, it seemed like a lot of fun. And for it to have been fanfare, there was not like a lot of people there. Did y'all film it during the day or
no?
no?
As soon as they came on, they did like 2 songs, and then we did ours. And if we would have waited like half an hour later, everything was packed. But
Yes.
I mean, I didn't. One thing about Leo's he's a very good friend of mine, and he always wants to give me the exposure, get me up. But at the same time, like, bro, this is your set. It's your band. I don't want to be intrometido. Like, no, man. So, I came in, I did my 2 songs, 2 or 3 songs, and then when I got off stage, about half an hour later, it just was packed. And so
Yes.
that's what happened on that night.
Because because I do the media with Quiero Radio. So a friend of mine from another promoter came, but a big promoter from Minnesota came. So we went to the Beer Depot. It was so packed. I think Gary Hobbs was playing that night.
Yeah.
Yeah. And there was nowhere to walk or sit. And then there comes Dino, and he gets to sit up on top, the VIP. And this friend, he's like, hey, I'll pay to sit up there. Oh, no. I'll pay $200. No. Then there comes Bino. He gets to sit up there. Wait a minute. We said we would pay too. It was packed. You couldn't even move.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, but it was fun. But that's a cool video. I like it. And I seen Emilio on your phone. That was
those were some good memories, man, for sure, with Emilio. And I was very, very blessed to hang out with him, man. He'd one thing about Emilio, man, if you ever had the guitar out and you sang with him, he told everybody, you can sing good. It didn't matter who you were. Oh, you sing good, right?
Oh,
and
yeah.
So you could never really believe him, man. But he would tell me, let's go, man. I'll like, you want to sing a couple songs. And I never sang with him on stage or anything like that, man. I wish I would have, I didn't, we didn't know it was gonna be so unexpected, but getting to hang out with him and and just he was always very, very humble. It didn't matter where we were at. He got up and hugged his fans and took pictures. It just didn't. I mean, he was such a good dude, man. So he's very, very missed for sure.
No, I met him once, and we got to go to a VIP party there in Killeen. And he's very, very nice. And I have pictures, and I have that honor to have that in my book. We have Joe Jose Olivas. Hello, he's a manager for Entrego over there, and where you're from Bridges or something like that. And we have again Joshua Costilla, big supporter of yours, and we have Al de Luna. Saludes from DJ Bad Boy. And DJ Bad Boy.
Saludos out.
Mhm. From Tejano
And
Up Radio. Okay, yeah, awesome
and
guy.
Hex and Hector Hex Rodriguez.
Yeah.
Man, Hex is one of my sponsors, man. He sponsors my cowboy hats for me.
Oh wow, how
And
cool.
so he makes hats here in West Texas, and he's been a real big supporter to me. And so I got a bunch of hats that he's made me. So
I was
so
gonna say
he's
that is a cool hat that Grupo Entego sends. Hello, hello. Yeah, they they're a great group of artists as well from over there from West Texas. Yeah.
I'm over here in my parts over here in West Texas.
Yes. Yeah, those are some cool hats that you wear. When I received the email and I seen you in that green or that I don't know that suit that you were wearing, that jacket is pretty cool. It matched.
Yeah, man. Funny story. When I got to the photo shoot,
Uh-huh.
I thought I brought my black hat and I brought a brown hat. So it looks okay, but it kind of got thrown off a little bit. But anymore, we were already there. So
It was a good photo shoot. J Rod, what's up? AP. Oh,
and
okay.
J Rod,
Yeah.
man, J Rod, he's a bajo player for La
He's in the,
Cabra,
yeah. Uh-huh.
and he's also Jordan's brother from Asalto.
From Asalto. Yeah.
All those guys are just badass musicians, man. What's up, J Rod? Thanks for
Yeah.
all the support, man, for sure.
They were just nominated for a Grammy, weren't they? Or they're on the. I
Well,
think.
I don't know,
No?
but they should be. If they weren't, they should be nominated for one.
Yeah, I think so. If I'm not mistaken, I might. They don't quote me, but yeah, I think so. But yeah, hi, Bad Boys, de Luna Entertainment and Tejano Up Radio. Yeah, if I'm not, I think so. But man, I might be wrong. But anyway, if not, sorry. But anyway, so let everybody know where they can get your music, who they can contact, or
Yeah. So my music right now, my two songs,
your two songs that have you out there like big times.
my two songs right now, they're on iTunes, they're on iTunes, Spotify, YouTube, Apple Music, I'm a Prime Music, everywhere, right? So, and so yeah, I mean that there. If you want to get a hold of me for bookings, it's about my Facebook, Anthony Petterson. I don't have an AP Music Facebook yet. I'm sure it's coming here pretty soon. Like I said, this is all very, very fresh. My TikTok's Anthony Patterson 771. I think I have like 300 followers. So, but we're getting there.
Hey, I started off like that, and then I started following everybody, and they started following me back, and then I stopped following them, and then now they follow me.
Yeah, well, I mean, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Like, I don't know if I'm supposed to follow you to get followed back. I don't know how it works,
You follow them, and then they follow you, and then you unfollow them, and then you get all these followers.
I mean, right now I'm gonna keep it simple. I'm just gonna put out some music. Hopefully, the music we put out is hopefully the music we put out is good. People like it and keep supporting. And we're gonna take it slow and be in the studio and put out 4 or 5 more songs for the EP and then get ready to travel a little bit, right? And see everybody that's been supporting and tell them thank you and be able to give them a good show.
Yeah, and then the next thing for you to do is when you come here in Texas, around San Antonio, you can come live on the interviews here in San Antonio, like to the Puro Pedo, to KMO, to John Boyd, come live so that way they can meet you and know who you are. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
So we got Robert Gomez. He's from Arizona. Hello, Robert. So, yeah. So I was going to ask you something else. Oh, so now that you got these two songs that are doing so fabulous, now that they're going to be eligible to go onto the 2026 awards, you can put them in, because it's too late to do them now, right?
No. Yes and no. You have to have an EP. So I mean, I'm not saying I would ever be nominated or win the Tejano Award or Latin Grammy anyway, but if I was ever lucky to ever be nominated, you have to have it. I think the EP is 6 to be a new artist of the year. The new artist of the year, where I think you have to have your EP is 6. That's why my production company is trying to get my EP done before the end of the year, so that in case things go well, I can be put in the mix to be nominated for. Like I said, there's so many people, so many artists that. So much talent that I'd be surprised if I were ever nominated for anything, But if I ever was, that's why we need to have an EP out for the end of this year so that it could be in the box
Yes,
next year.
for next year. Yeah, you can make like for upcoming artists, for new artists, stuff like that. Yeah. So hey, you mean you're doing so well now, so you never know.
Thank you.
Always have faith. So yeah, so it's in a process of new merchandise coming up here soon. So EP probably by the
Yep.
end of the year.
End of
So
the year,
you got a lot to look forward to.
for
So
sure.
Anthony, thank you for coming on and
Thank you for having me.
yes, no. So we look forward to having you again when you come with new music. We're always here to support you. NDO, myself, Cubo Radio, and we're always here to support you.
Thank you so much.
You're so welcome. So everybody, remember to go follow him. He's on all digital platforms. Are you on Instagram as well?
I am on Instagram.
Okay.
It's I don't even know what I am on Instagram, but I'm on Instagram.
But he's on Instagram. Just go
I'm,
look for him.
I'm somewhere there on Instagram.
So yeah, remember to download his music and request it on radios because he is on KOMO. So yeah, just go follow him. Imelda said, "Have a great evening, everyone. We're out of here and we're going to dinner." She's falling asleep. But everybody, we're gonna sign out. Remember to follow NDO on Cubo Radio. Follow Anthony Petterson and
Yeah.
follow HP Promotions, Cubo
Yeah,
Radio.
I know. Thank you. I want to give my thank yous to everybody. Just all the shout outs to my wife, Steph, in the other room that has to hear me talk for hours at a time. We're trying to go to sleep, right?
Yes.
I can't believe I have Anthony Patterson fans, but thanks to the fans that request my music, man, all the support from all the DJs, all the TikTok DJs, all the podcasters that have me on, man. Just thank you to everybody. I can't believe that I get to do things like this and put out music and put out music that I like. So thank you to everybody for sure.
And speaking of DJs on TikTok, there's so many of them. You got to make sure you have all their emails to send the songs to them. And remember, like on radio stations, like for instance, like Down Outlaw or like the Midwest, you got to have every DJ's email, not just like the stations.
I have a production company that distributing company that distributes all my stuff, and hopefully I'm playing. I know they got. I did an interview last week out of Florida, 2 interviews in Florida. So
oh wow.
So my music's in Florida. I did one in California, and I got another one that was I want to say in Georgia, I think, somewhere in Georgia.
Wow. To see with your 2 songs, you're laughing and you're all over the place.
I make jokes, man. When I go on set, I'm just gonna do my 2 songs over and over and over and over.
So that's all me voy a Kansas City all over.
Anyway, thank you so much for having me. I appreciate it, man. Thank you to everybody.
Yeah, you have a good night, and we'll be seeing y'all soon, okay?
Yes, ma'am. Bye.
Okay, good night, mijo. Bye-bye. Yeah, that was Anthony Patterson. Thank you all so much for coming on and supporting. I know it's kind of late, but hey, we do it for the artists. Remember to follow DJ Indio on Cubo Radio, myself, HP Promotions, Quiero Saber with HildaP. Thank you all for being here and for the support. Have a good evening and good night. Stay blessed and humble. Good night, everyone.